Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Nifty Cauldron podcast. On the ninth episode today, I'm your host, Milan, and this is my lovely co-host.
Kelly, what's good?
What's good? How are you this week, Kelly? I know it's been a little bit rough with work, but how are you?
No, at this point, I feel like that's pretty much my opener every single fucking time. I'm always just like, yeah, it's been going, but work really sucks. So, same TLDR. How about you, my guy?
Good. Or I don't know, just a little bit tired, but that's also kind of normal for me at this point. That's my go-to phrase at every start of the stream, and it feels like every time we do a podcast, that's my go-to. But it's been good. It's been solid. Just vibing, doing my thing, enjoying it. You know how it is.
Yeah, I also love the fact that I'm busy and you're tired, and that would be like our Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs names, I guess. I'm busy, you're tired.
Isn't there one already for tired? Or am I
Sleepy? Yeah, Sleepy. Yeah. He's like the comedic relief one, but is also low-key fucking useless. Sleepy brings nothing to the table. All the other ones are like working their asses off, and like Sleepy just kind of comes in for the comedic relief. Wait, no, Sleepy doesn't. Fuck, I was thinking about Dopey. Damn it, I got my fucking my dwarves mixed up.
Sorry, Snow White. Just high all the time? No, he was just a dope, right? Like, he was just...
No, he was just dumb. He was dumb. He came in and he was literally fucking useless. Sleepy was just sleepy. He actually got shit done. He went down. He was mining and shit. But, like, Dopey, like, did not do shit. He was kind of a piece of shit. And sorry, I forgot that I mixed up the names and shit. I never said it. One, I never said I was a fucking role model. Two, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is not my favorite Disney movie. And three, I didn't watch it a lot as a kid either because it was none of my sister's favorite Disney movies. So... my bad. Already a fucking hot take right here at the beginning of the podcast. Hell yeah.
Let's keep going with hot takes. What's your favorite Disney movie?
Oh shit, my favorite Disney movie? Are we talking like the OG classics? Are we including like the new school animation ones also where they absorbed Pixar?
I guess we can include new ones, like, unless, you know, maybe it doesn't matter. If it's an OG one, then go for it.
All right. So I have like, I'll give you like my like top three.
Okay.
In no particular order because I don't want to think about it too long because my brain hurts. No particular order. Beauty and the Beast, Princess and the Frog, and last pick, probably a split between Aladdin and Tangled. Tangled slapped. Tangled fucked.
I didn't like Tangled that really much.
Hard. Why did you not fucking like Tangled? What is wrong with you?
So before you tangle ourselves in that conversation,
bitch.
let me give my top three. Yeah, also in no particular order.
Okay.
Mulan.
Oh shit. Yeah, Mulan was a banger. Goddamn. All right.
Yeah,
Errata. Mulan. Errata. Errata.
The Little Mermaid.
Ooh.
It had really good songs. I don't for reference, I watched all of these in Dutch, so maybe that hit different for me.
I mean, I can't tell you about the Dutch soundtrack or whatever. I mean, the soundtrack for Little Mermaid was very good, but like Ariel's a fucking idiot.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I was like 7, so I was also a fucking idiot. And then probably Hercules. But maybe now that I think about it, maybe instead of Little Mermaid, it's Frozen. I really liked the first Frozen. I haven't seen the second one.
Well, I was actually watching the second Frozen today because my niece is obsessed. And the songs aren't that great. There's only one good one. Oh, maybe two. Two good ones. One of them, but also I stan Kristoff. Hashtag Kristoff forever.
Oh, he's
Kristoff,
great.
Kristoff 360 no scope. Like I rep fucking Kristoff every day of my fucking life. I fucking love Kristoff. Kristoff is so good. And I don't fucking know why, but again, my dumb fucking brain after this week's work week or whatever, I totally forgot about fucking Mulan. I totally forgot about Hercules. Hercules had the best fucking soundtrack.
Yeah,
Every
it slaps
single sound,
in every
every
language.
single song. Yeah, every single song in Hercules, banger, banger alert. They should do fucking remixes for that shit. Like house remixes by Tiesto, by fucking fuck. Well, that's another like fucking Calvin Harris remix of fucking Zero to Hero. Like, where is that
Dude,
shit at?
Zero to Hero is like top shelf. You can't beat that.
Dude, as soon as someone like fucking whispers like Zero to Hero, I'm like, my fucking ass cheeks are already clapping to the fucking beat, fam. Like,
yeah, it's true. It's so great. But yeah, so as to why I didn't like Tangled, I watched Frozen first.
Okay, so, well, that was a mistake for one.
And then I was like, oh shit, I liked Frozen a lot more than I expected. Like I loved all the songs, almost all of them. Like maybe 2 I didn't like, but to me they slap.
What songs didn't you like in Frozen?
I didn't like, I forget the name, but the one that Olaf sings on the beach.
About summer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't like that one. And the troll song was like, it depended on my mood. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I won't. It was a little bit long, I think.
Fuck you, it's cute because it's about cute. Kristoff.
Yeah,
it's about like Kristoff, so I stand hashtag.
That's why I said so. Like
Kristoff.
1 or 2, but more so the one. But for in general, I liked it a lot.
Fucking, I rep that shit. Fucking reindeers are better than people. Hashtag for life. Like Kristoff can do no wrong. I fucking love Kristoff.
And then I watched Tangled like a week later, and only like one song.
Which song did you like?
The lanterns. I forget the name.
Oh,
when they're in their boat.
When they're the boats.
Yeah, when they're in the boat and they're like the romantic song.
The romantic song. You didn't like the song that they sing in the fucking pub?
Oh, that was
got
good.
A
but
dream,
yeah, that was
dream.
That one was funny, but not like something I would re-listen to, I guess. I don't know. In general, I guess I was expecting more Frozen vibes in the same vein. But
it came out before, bitch.
I know. But I guess I was expecting more musical, and I didn't get that. So maybe that's why I didn't like it. I'm not saying it's a bad movie, but it's definitely
misremembering it. Because it has a lot of musicality. That bitch is always fucking singing. Like the first opening song is her singing about how her fucking life sucks and she lives in a fucking tower and now she's gonna go read another book again.
Yeah, but I don't know. All in all, I just didn't like it as much. But it's still a fine movie, you know.
We all know.
It's probably not even in my top 10 of Disney movies.
Wow. See, I really like Tangled because I like Flynn. Like Flynn's fucking cool. Like
I didn't like Flynn.
I love Flynn. He's so funny. I mean, I don't love him as much as I do fucking hashtag Kristoff 360 no scope, but I mean, I like Flynn. Like Flynn's funny and he's charismatic and like I want to live my life with the amount of swagger that he has sometimes. But like, yeah, I like Flynn.
I don't know. He's not bad, but I don't know. He's just like whatever.
And deadass, his name isn't Flynn. It's Eugene Fitzherbert. But I mean.
Yeah, like he's your D&D rogue, right? Like trying to do everything cool and be a good gold-hearted thief at the same time.
See, but I love that. I love that fucking trope. So I guess I don't know. It big appealed to me, but maybe not for you. And I get that. I respect your decision. Just know that it's wrong.
Just that it's wrong. Listen, you didn't even listen to Mulan, so do you really get to talk?
Dude, I don't, like I said, like my brain shut off for a second, but then all of a sudden you said Mulan and then like fucking Be a Man like snapped my spinal column in half and I was like, you're right.
Your ancestors immediately shamed you.
They did. Fucking dishonored me, dishonored my cow.
Fuck.
But not the live action Mulan though. Don't ever.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, if you're listening to this podcast, do not fucking watch the live action Mulan. It has a lot of fucking problems. Maybe in the future I can do a super take of just me just shitting on that movie repeatedly, but do not watch that movie. It's real fucking bad. Scoop.com. Yeah,
do not watch it. Purely out of principle, if nothing else. Just we're not going to go into it today because that's very political
whole nother can of worms.
I can't speak, for my co-host, but I haven't done enough research to like know all the facts, so I don't know. I feel comfortable just throwing that out there into the world, but it's bad. Don't do it.
Yeah, just don't watch the movie. It's just also just generally really fucking bad, Scoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So instead,
we're not going to go into it.
Yeah, like instead, if you get the urge to watch Mulan, just rent or buy or whatever the OG version. It still holds up to this day. It's great.
Slap. Banger. Respect Shang, China's first known Disney bisexual.
Is he? Yeah, he is. Like, he's bisexual. I was just wondering, like, if he is the first one.
Yeah, because he starts trying to he starts getting feelings for Ping, and then it's like, haha, it's Mulan, and then he's like, oh, well, I guess that's cool too, man. Like,
yeah, I mean, he could also be pansexual, right? Because he doesn't care because he fell in love with the person.
Exactly, he fell in love with the person.
Progressive Disney, although
progressive, except not, because then you removed him in the live version one because it fucking upset you.
I would probably lean towards bisexual because Mulan is like what 50 years old at this point. I don't think pansexuality was that common back then, like as in spoken about.
No, it wasn't necessarily. I don't even think it existed. I think it's like that kind of happened in the later 2000s.
Yeah, like when did
Mulan come out?
A long ass time ago. Everything came out a long ass time ago, dude. Like probably like the 60s, 70s, 80s, that kind of deal. But yeah, so Disney little Disney tangent aside. I guess kind of related, like anime, right? Let's bring that up real quick. Today, right now, as of recording this, the new Demon Slayer movie is airing right now in theaters in Japan.
Fucking nut, dude. Big nut for me, dog.
Same.
Huge.
I can't wait.
Nut. Yeah.
So how do you feel in general about the show? Because I know you've read the manga and I haven't. Like, how do you feel?
The show fucks. The show is incredibly well animated. It's beautiful. The voice acting is fantastic. It can honestly do no wrong at this point. Opening theme song, fucking banger. I don't actually like Lisa for the most part. I know a lot of Fate stans out there is gonna hear this and like their fucking jimmies are gonna be rustled as fuck. But I don't really like Lisa. Again, another hot take. I don't really like Lisa because she tends to just belt over her music. She has a very strong voice, and because of that, she sings very well, but she's practically like whoever tunes it or her just natural fucking voice volume is just she's constantly belting over her fucking music. So you can't actually hear a lot of the background vocals because it's just fucking Lisa voice. So I don't really like Lisa for the most part, but I do like that. Like, I think it's like Garange.
Yeah.
That's the name of the opening? Yeah. Either way, that fucking slaps. That fucking opening slaps. Fuck yeah. Play that shit at my fucking funeral. It's really good. So, I love Demon Slayer. The manga is super fucking good. It's over. So if you want to like read the manga and actually have closure on it, unlike a lot of other shonens, not saying that you can't have a long-running series and have it not be effective. No tea, no shade, One Piece, Berserk. Like, you're doing great, sweetie. Except not Berserk, because...
Yeah, I was about to say, are you sure? Like,
just kidding, Berserk.
Are they finally off the boat yet? It's like, fuck.
No, just kidding, Berserk. You have fucked me, and you have fucked my wife, and you've taken everything from me and my family.
Yeah, it's like Berserk is bad. And I also feel really bad for Hunter x Hunter fans. That guy goes on hiatus like every other day for like a year.
I mean, he's having health problems though.
Oh, I for sure. Like, I get it. Don't get me wrong. Like, I understand it, but it's a bad time.
They think, like, dead ass. They think he's not going to recover, and so that's why his wife is learning his art style to finish the manga for him.
I mean, no tea, no shade, but still a little bit. You don't really read Hunter x Hunter for the art style. It's pretty bad. Like, some panels are just doodles. Like, he can draw really, really well when he wants to, but some panels are just like, well, I did it in 2 minutes. I don't feel like doing it anymore. Like, here it is. I'm going on hiatus. See you next year, boys.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So at the same time, that's kind of how Demon Slayer's art can be periodically, but it's meant to be like that. Like, she has a like cute little like doodle style, especially when she's drawing like their characters where they're just kind of like having like shitty interactions where there's like memeing basically, and she'll draw it in like a really basic like chibi like SD form, and that's like, But then there's other times where it's just like, okay, well, like I'm gonna draw some fucking flames on this sword, and it's gonna be like fucking your eye pussies. It's kind of like when you go and you read back, like you go and you read like Hellsing, except Hellsing is so beautifully detailed because, dude, hentai artists slap. Like they either slap or they don't slap. It's like weird. It's like the like being coming from hentai art, you either fuck really hard and like everything's really like super detailed because it's just like gotta make sure this fucking wet mark looks appetizing, you know, kind of thing, or it's really bad because they're just kind of like, people don't care if everybody's arms line up as long as they can see the PP. So it's like with H artists, it's kind of the duality of man. But Kota Hirano, who did Hellsing, started off as an H artist, and Hellsing is gorgeous. There's a lot of like weird anatomy stuff sometimes, but also it's like, I mean, they're vampires, so it's kind of like,
yeah,
get a little fucked up with it. It's fine.
Back in the day, that was more what's the word I'm looking for? Acceptable?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Compared to today.
Yeah, it's actually but like his art is like incredibly detailed. But I've like derailed this really hard. But let's get back on the Demon Slayer movie because Train, and it's about the Train arc, and the Train arc so fucking good.
So, but before we get hype about that, I've heard one interesting thing about Demon Slayer, and I think it's the main reason why it slapped so hard. When it initially launched on Shonen Jump, right? It wasn't doing too hot. Like literally, they were gonna kill it. Mm-hmm. So they told her like, "Hey, you need to kind of wrap this up," kind of deal. And that's why she introduced the main villain like super early. Mm-hmm. And like, okay, well, I have to wrap it up. You know, they're canceling me. And then people were like, "Oh shit, what's up?" And then it got super traction and hype, and that's how it stayed alive, by like kind of blowing its load a little bit early. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it definitely dangled the carrot pretty early, but at the same time, it's like, I'm down for Michael Jackson Demon. But so what? That's what he looks like. He looks like he's gonna turn to like the group and just be like, Jamon. Like
Jamona.
Dead ass. Jamona. Dead ass, dude. So like, so for me, I feel like a lot of the way that the series was also reinforced is because the studio that decided to pick it up and animated it,
UFO Table,
was a banger.
Yeah, I mean, they do all the Fate stuff, right? Like its Fate is always gorgeous.
It's just fucking just gorgeously animated, and like just the scene that, and then there's a lot of fucking reaction fucking videos like online to just watching the first scene where like Tanjiro gets like his first breath and he does like the fucking flame shit, and everybody's just like, God! Because the animation,
dude, like good. So many people are like, episode 19. Oh, fucking episode 19. Episode 19, dude. Did you see episode 19? And it's like, but you get it once you get there.
Yeah, once you get there and you see it and it's so beautifully animated, like you literally go from like floppy dong 6 p.m. to like fucking midnight, just erect and staring directly back at your fucking face for the animation boner you have.
Yeah,
like,
and the music is also really, really good.
Fucks.
Like, you know, like one thing that I guess kind of disappointed me, but also not really, but also like low-key a little bit did. You know, like, you know, all the cool effects like the water and the lightning and the fire and shit like that. Yeah, that's not actually there. You know, like that's just like inside of their head how they see the technique, but it's not there. So it's just for the audience for it to look cool. So that's kind of like a little bit disappointing.
I don't know about that.
Well, if you're gonna refer to what happened in episode 19, then I get where you're coming from, but also he's not the one that lit the fire.
Yeah, but I don't know. So I don't know. This might be from like because I've read the entire fucking manga.
Yeah,
I don't think it'd be like that. I think they actually do the thing.
See, that's what I thought too. Because
like dead ass, you meet the mist. Okay, this is gonna be slight spoilers. But I won't spoil it. I won't spoil it for you specifically, Milan. But I'm saying like when you meet the mist pillar and the mist pillar does the mist shit, everybody's like, "Oh, it's foggy." So it's like,
well, I mean, I'll have to see that scene, right? Because that can also still be explained by maybe a tool or something. Like in the same way that Shinobu, she does use actual poison, right? Like she coats her blade into poison and stuff. But whenever Tanjiro, you know, like whenever there's like water and shit, there's no actual, like he's not magically creating water as he slashes around kind of deal.
You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it doesn't actually show up.
But
maybe I read a whole ass manga and didn't fucking like put that 2 and 2 together because of my one brain cell was like Unga.
It looks really cool. So like I wish it was actually there because it's manga anime. Like who cares? Like, you know, like you don't have to explain it. Fucking there's like breathing doesn't work that way anyway. So why not go the extra mile kind of deal?
Yeah. Just be like, yeah, he breathed so hard that he created a fire. Like
why not? I mean, there's already demons and stuff.
Yeah, like this motherfucker has fucking rubber arms. Like,
yeah, fine. Right. So as far as that goes, but it's also at the same time it's interesting, right? That it was still, I guess, from like an author's perspective, right? Like she must have sat down super early and been like, okay, like there's different breeding styles, and I want to draw it, but it's not real. So that distinguishment had to be made on pretty early, I imagine. Right, like to kind of distinguish it for the readers.
Yeah,
but it's still an important distinction to make. That, you know, no, it's not going to be a real thing, but I'm still gonna fucking draw and animate all of it, and it's gonna look fucking god tier. But yeah, I'm hella hype about the movie. One thing I hope before I let you speak, when the next season comes, I hope it continues after the movie.
It's supposed to.
Okay.
They already said that.
That's good.
They already said that. They're like, this part will be a fucking movie, and then the rest of it will pick up afterwards.
Yeah.
Which is good. But the train arc is one of the best arcs.
I mean, I hear that.
But okay, it's not my favorite arc. My favorite arc, and I'm gonna say this and not reveal what happens in it. But the Red Light District arc is the best arc. 110%. That arc fucks. That arc fucks harder than any other arc. That's just my opinion. The Red Light District arc in the manga was so fucking good. That's what hooked me. Like the train arc, like got me to like keep like when I was reading it, I was like, and then the train arc, and I was like, okay, this is really fucking good. And then the Red Light District art, I was just like, this might be one of my like top 10 fucking anime series.
Oh damn! Because so I was pretty much hooked from episode 1. Wow. I didn't even realize it was UFO table or anything like that, but I got really hooked. So low key, I'm a sucker for that little like family dynamic thing. And I was like, oh shit, look at him. And like he's taking care of all his siblings, and he has to walk to town every day to like barely make ends meet. Wow. And then like
surprise,
they're all fucking dead. I'm like, my heart fucking sank. Like, oh no, right? And so I was instantly hooked, kind of deal. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I was. Like I don't know. Like I don't know how long the train arc is and stuff like that. I just hope for all the fans that, you know, the movie will do it justice in terms of like runtime, right? That is like closer to 2 hours or something.
I think it will, because the train arc is actually pretty short, but there's a lot of shit that happens in the train arc. It's very like I don't want to spoiler. So I'm not gonna.
It's dense in a sense, right?
But it's tense. Yes, it's incredibly tense. There's literally like nonstop action happening, because while you know one group is doing this, the other group is over here doing this. So there's a lot of shit that happens in it, but overall, it's a very short kind of arc.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess the only silver lining the animators may have is animating the background probably doesn't cost as much because it's on a train. You know what I mean?
Constant motion blur. It's like, oh yeah, the boys are doing it.
But yeah, so you know, because it's a lot of work, and it's not like the movie has been in production for like 5 years or anything, you know. So I really hope that they do it justice. But it's Ufotable. They've done Fate movies. They're all fine. They do Fate they do Fate episodes which are like an hour long or 45 minutes each. It's fine, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I loved Heaven's Feel.
I don't think I've seen Heaven's Feel.
You want to?
I'm not that big of a Fate fan, TBH. Like,
I mean, that's fine. That's totally cool. I mean, I respect that and stuff like that. But Heaven's Feel was beautifully animated, and I have both movies on Blu-ray.
Is Heaven's Feel? Wait, wait, no. I was gonna watch Heaven's Feel, but then a third one is coming out soon, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, I'll just wait until the third one and just watch them all. I remember that. Yeah, that was my decision.
We should just watch them together.
Sure, after the third one comes out.
You fucker.
It's coming out in like February, dude.
I don't want to wait that long.
Well, I am. So
I want to show you the world, my guy.
I mean, I'll have to double check. It might have actually come out in October or something, because I checked it in the last couple months, actually.
No, it was supposed to come out. It's supposed to come out this year, and I think it was supposed to come out this month. Because I remember I was looking at getting tickets to go see it in the movie theater, because I saw it last time I saw Fate in the movie theater. It was a terrible fucking experience because the guy next to me did not wash his fucking balls.
Yikes.
It felt like fucking balls the entire fucking movie. And then if you're not familiar with the root of Heaven's Feel and what happens with Sakura and Shiro, kind of what happens in the other roots, but let's just say things get spicy, and I had to deal with that guy constantly adjusting his dick next to his smelly ass fucking balls, and it made me not enjoy the movie as much.
Yeah, no, I get that. I don't think I would ever watch any anime movie in movie theaters.
You gotta support. What the fuck? Why wouldn't you do that? What's wrong with you? Hello?
Well, for one, the only anime releases we've had. For record, again, I live in Holland, so not all movie theaters in our country even get the anime release. Only like a couple. We've had the Brawly movie, another Dragon Ball movie, and I'm unsure about the latest My Hero Academia movie. I can't confidently say if we had that one or not. I want to say the words no, but none of them are in my city. So if I want to support, if I include movie ticket and snacks, shit like that, I'm looking upwards of like $100. And it's like, if I'm going to support, I'd rather just buy the DVD, you know?
Bro, do not even fucking get me started on the fucking latest Hero Academia movie. God damn it.
You didn't like it?
No.
Same. Actually, now that I think about it, like,
I was like, no, bitch, the fuck.
Like the animation was god tier and you know, stuff like that, and the villain was interesting.
The villain, hot, sexy. I love that.
But the climax was I don't like this ass pull.
No, it was so fucking stupid. Okay, we're talking about the same one, right? With the fucking the dude, and there was like a hair witch.
Yeah.
Like use her hair, her
hair. Like the blue wolf guy with like the cigar.
Yeah, the wolf guy with the cigar, who was awesome, amazing, fantastic, love him, 10 out of 10, great character design. But yeah, the fucking ending of that movie was so much fucking horseshit that in the middle of the movie theater, because I saw it in the movie theater because I support, and then I also will probably buy the Blu-ray or whatever as well. In the movie theater, I was just like, it was dead quiet. Everybody, you know, that emotional moment happens, and I was just like, what the fuck? In the middle of the movie theater.
Yeah, because so
someone the person that I came with fucking elbowed me because I was so loud. I was like, what the fuck was that?
So, okay, here's the thing. Probably gonna go into spoilers. The movie's been out for a while. I feel like fans have seen it. The climax had amazing animation. Like the fight, god tier. The music, god tier.
Agree.
The idea behind it, like, it's stupid for several reasons. One, it just asked the question. So if he can like give all for one away, one for all, sorry, away.
I want to say
yeah, other way around. If you can give it away, right, just by the hair or by the blood, it kind of asks the question: what if somebody accidentally like consumes his fluids? or his hair.
If you know what I mean, it's fluids.
I mean, sure. One can argue, well, he has to willingly transfer it, right? Sure, I'll give you that. But then the bullshit of like he fainted, like he lost consciousness
before the transfer happened, and I'm like, dude, this is a fucking dial-up. Like, what the fuck?
And so it's like I would have liked instead of that for it to just be like that the old masters were just like, no, like Deku gets to keep it. Fuck this Bakugo guy.
Yeah, or if they were just like, you know what? Yeah, Bakugo's not fucking worthy.
Or
Bakugo has his own fucking quirk, dude.
What I thought was gonna happen was Bakugo was just gonna give it back. Because what's stopping you from just giving it back?
Nothing.
Right?
Right? Like, hold on, dude. Let me just fucking snot rocket a booger into your mouth real quick. There you go.
And then on top of that, he's like, oh, he doesn't remember anything. Like, fuck off. So it doesn't matter for the plot at all.
No, it mattered literally nothing for the plot. They just wanted to fucking cash grab the movie, and that's fine. I mean, I enjoyed the animation and the stuff, but the fucking whole last part of that movie where like the final fight was going, I'm like, okay, this is cool. But then like the fact that he transferred a little bit to fucking Bakugo and they could both fucking wield it simultaneously, I was just like, fuck off. Fuck off. Honestly, take me back to the first movie where they just put them randomly in fucking
the zombie survival bullshit.
Zombie survival bullshit, and they're like they're in fucking like fancy suits or something. Like I was just like, I was fine with that. That was fine. That's the kind of filler shitty movie that I fucking love.
Yeah.
And this movie, it's the fact that like they just took the cannon, like the mechanic, and they just threw it on the ground, and they were just like, happy birthday to the ground, bitch. You paid $50 for this.
I don't know. It just feels like that really, I won't say ruined the movie, but it just if they handled that a little bit better, it could have just been part of the canon, right? Because it would have just fit right in with their training and their character development. But they just kind of like took a fucking shit on your meal and they go, here you go, enjoy. I'm like, okay, thanks.
Oh, exactly. They made this cake. And then they presented the cake, and they're like, "This is filler. It's not good for you. It brings you nothing, but it's pretty good animated cake." And you're like, "All right, yeah, this cake's good." But inside there was a fucking razor blade.
Yeah,
that's what it fucking was to me. Like I was chilling, I was vibing, and then I got razor bladed in the mouth.
Yeah,
like with fucking bullshit.
But like at the last bite, right? You know, like it was great up until that point.
Yes, the last bite was just a razor blade.
Yeah.
It cut my mouth, and now I'm just like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah. So,
God
no,
damn.
I for sure like. So I completely agree with that assessment. I don't know. I really don't know why they had to do that.
They didn't have to. They didn't. They literally didn't. They were just kind of like, I don't know. Maybe like the guy that was writing the movie got sick, and then he couldn't finish, and then this other guy came in and started reading it, and he was just like, all right, I'll just write. This is just like one of my other fan fictions, and he just put the last page in. Like,
oh god, where the fan fiction where he's like the OC character that gets passed on.
Exactly.
One for
like,
all.
it was a dead ass fucking Gary Stu ending, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't know. Him just forgetting adds insult to injury. Like, oh, how did my arms get broken? Oh well, I guess I'll never know. Haha.
I don't know, but I'm just tired. My arms are shattered.
I fucking forgot everything, and I mysteriously have fucking Deku's injuries. Huh. Oh well.
Yeah, I guess I'll find more about that later. It's like one Bakugo would fucking do that. Like he would want to know.
Exactly, right? Like that's what I mean. Like, if anything, if they were gonna go that route, they should have given One for All like the little kid.
Yeah, the little like fucking shit kid.
Yeah, like the little movie kid who we'll never see again, right? Like,
yeah, we'll never. Just like the one from the other movie, the one that was like, "I'm from America," and she was like, had blonde hair and she wore Daisy Dukes.
Yeah, she was like she was crushing on All Might, and Deku for that matter.
And then you just like at the same time she's like, "I'm from America," and you're just like, "All right, salute her as she goes, boys." Like,
yeah. True.
What I think America is. Rip.
I like that movie. I didn't like the villain too much. Like I didn't like the whole the idea of the mechanic that you could just artificially boost your quirk like that.
Yeah. No. The villain was forgettable in every way.
Yeah, but
the
the fight
movie
was good.
cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. The movie was movie cute. Villain forgettable in every way.
Yeah.
Then the next one, they're just like villain, banger, crew, banger. Let's shit on the canon.
Yeah. So how about for the next movie, you just kind of like combine and just pick the best of both and not one or the other.
Yeah, just stop putting razor blades in my fucking cake, man.
Basically. So yeah,
Fuck.
so I have really high hopes for Demon Slayer movie. I don't want to hype myself up too much, but I know it's going to be amazingly animated. I know the music is going to be great. And I presume the hype, like a lot of people say it's the best arc. You don't, but
Red light.
yeah, but a lot of people say so. If it's not the best, it's probably up there in general. So I'm looking forward to it.
I know why they say it's the best, because it's definitely going to take you down to the fucking Feel City, where the grass is made out of razor blades and it hurts you really bad. So it's definitely going to take you to Feel City. You're going to go down to Feels Town, but Red Light District is just so much better, in my opinion. But this is again my opinion. But also, who's your favorite pillar?
Ah, fuck. Do I have a favorite pillar? No. I don't know. I don't even remember all of them. TBH. No, okay. Not the fire guy.
Who don't you like?
Not the fire guy.
Okay.
So okay, let me preface this. I haven't read the manga, right? So I've only seen them at like the meeting, and so far they're all very one note / they only have one character personality to them. And
then it's too soon. It's too soon for you to make that judgment.
Yeah.
And you can defer your answer until you fucking get woke.
But because I want to piss in your Cheerios, because that's why we're here. I don't like the snake guy.
All right, fuck you. Eat my shit.
Let's see. Shinobu, not really. I think her style is interesting, but the fact that she's like, I'm hurting inside, Scoob, like emo, but hiding it, and Tanjiro can fucking smell that shit. Like, I didn't like that character development. Which pillar is that big guy? The Earth? Rock. He's just kind of whatever. Didn't like him. Yeah, but he was very like duty bound, if I remember correctly. Who else is there?
Hey, lawful good, chill.
Who else is there?
Wind.
Crazy guy. Wind? Crazy guy? I don't remember him. So I guess
he was the one who basically like slams Tanjiro's face into the ground and then starts stabbing the crate with Nezuko in it, like a madman.
Oh, I didn't like him. Fucking Nezuko's precious. Fuck that guy.
All right. There's Fog.
Was he the guy with like the
Mist?
The mask?
No, he is the one with the twin tails. That's like kind of quiet.
I don't remember him. So like no judgment there, because he probably hasn't done it.
No, he was the one that's basically sitting in the tree, and it's just like, wow, the clouds look pretty, and he's kind of like chilling. Yeah,
like he didn't care about what was happening. So I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll really like Fire Guy after the movie, but as it stands right now, he seems like an idiot who's just always happy, and is like, I mean, good for you for being optimistic, in this type of world and in your profession kind of deal. But I don't know. Like I said, I understand why she did it, because she was supposed to be wrapping it up, right? So to make everybody just be one stereotype makes perfect sense in that regard. But so far, I can't really say I like any of them.
I think you'll probably end up liking the love pillar, because she's just perfect in every way. She's best girl.
Who's love pillar?
She's the one who has her boobs out.
I don't remember her.
She's got pink hair with like the green tips.
Oh yeah, I liked her design a lot.
Yeah, no, she's best girl.
I liked her design. I mean, Because I mean, Shinobu isn't, so she has to be.
I know a lot of people out there like Shinobu stands, and I don't have anything against Shinobu. Like I think Shinobu's great, but like Mitsuri's best.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean,
She's the best girl. But guess what? She fucking oh wait, I can't spoil. I'm not gonna spoil. All right. You might like Sound. Sound Pillar.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
He's the one with the crazy makeup, and he's like suns out, guns out.
I don't remember him, but it's been so long since I've seen the anime, dude.
He's got hot wives.
Hot wives.
Plural.
Damn. Yeah.
Plural. He's getting it in, Scoop.
So how often do you get spoiled? Like, are you good at avoiding spoilers?
I'm pretty good at avoiding spoilers. Like, I've been really good about avoiding Berserk spoilers, but also, it doesn't take much to avoid them because the fucking manga doesn't ever get published.
Yep.
Never gets updated. However, I love Berserk. It's one of my favorite series of all times. But I don't really. I very rarely get spoiled, and it's usually, and if I do get spoiled, it's usually by like a close friend that didn't realize that I was not up to where that thing was, and then they go like, "Oh yeah," and then bleh, and then I'm like, "Oh well, fuck you," kind of thing. But I haven't been spoiled in a very long time. Like, yeah. How about you?
I have an uncanny knack to avoid any spoiler for anything that interests me for years and years. Like a good example was Undertale. I knew nothing about it. It was such a big internet phenomenon, and nope, no spoilers. Like anything I like Final Fantasy 15, I still know nothing about it because I can't play the game because it keeps crashing, but I still know nothing about it, kind of deal. So anything I have that I want to play or want to watch, but I know won't happen right away, I just don't get spoiled. Which is great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I mean that's a pretty good thing. I think like I was spoiled like once, and it was like for like Game of Thrones or something, and even then I was just like, I don't really give a shit because it's Game of Thrones, dude. I mean, I was like whatever about it. However, yeah, I'm also like pretty good at avoiding spoilers. Like I have avoided literally all spoilers from Beastars, because I am into Beastars. Hashtag horny furries. But I actually do really like that series, and I started reading the manga, and then I stopped reading the manga for a bit because work happened, and now I'm kind of looking to get it back into it. But I'm one of those people that once I start reading something, I will just mash it out in like 3 days.
Yeah,
like I could probably start like One Piece and be done by like next week.
I doubt that.
Except not. One Piece is fucking huge. That's an extreme exaggeration. I'm joking. That's literally hubris. Please don't actually take that seriously.
What's that? A sub goal to read One Piece in a week?
Oh my god. No. Just laugh at my joke and be done with it.
I do have a reverse story about how I spoiled someone, and I feel bad about it to this day. This happened 14 years ago.
How long?
14 years ago.
You still remember it?
Was it 14? No. It was 13 years ago. 13 years.
All right.
I still remember it because I feel bad about it. So this was when Gurren Lagann was airing, and we all know at this point it's been over a decade. I'm not gonna consider it spoilers. Kamina dies. Episode 6. Episode 6 or 7? I think it was 6.
I think he dies in 8.
8. Yeah, 8. No, whatever. Let's say 8. And then like Simon is depressed in episode 9, in episode 10, and then in episode 11, like he gets over it, and then at like 13 is like the time skip, right? So me and my group of friends, we were watching it every week, and at this point we were on episode 12. So Simon had just done his badass thing, blah blah blah, and I was visiting a friend, and we were just talking about, you know, anime in general, and Gurren Lagann got brought up, and we were just both like super hyped, like, oh my god, it's great, blah blah blah. And then I just blurted out like, isn't it fucked up how they killed off Kamina? And she just went, what? And I'm like, what do you mean? Aren't you caught up? Like, no, I've only seen the first 2 episodes. Like, what do you mean? You were the one that started this conversation. You were the one super hype about it. You can't what do you mean? and I just felt so bad. I felt fucking horrible about it to this day. I'm
Bro,
sure she doesn't remember.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah. I said,
I didn't.
Yeah.
Girl, that's bad. I would fucking remember that shit too. I'll be on my fucking deathbed thinking about that shit.
I'm taking this to my grave. Like, now the world knows, but I'm not forgetting this. Like this is the shit I think about when I'm laying in bed late at night. Just why did I do that 13 years ago? You know?
Mood though, fucking mood. Well, also, Kitan died because he kissed Yoko.
So.
Yeah.
Everybody Yoko kisses.
Everybody that Yoko fucking kisses just fucking dies. So that was his mistake. But also, I love Kitan. Kitan was my favorite character in that.
Yeah, I remember. You were all about that.
Loud. He was just so loud and obnoxious. I love Kitan.
I fucking missed that show.
It was so good.
It was.
Like, remember, like the feeling of watching it, like the first time.
Yeah, dude.
Man, I wish.
So, especially back then, because this is over a decade ago. Like, so, for me, that was the first time I watched an anime that killed off a main character. I'd never watched Gainax stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, so for me, it did a lot of new things, and it was just. It was a long-term shonen condensed in 26 episodes, right?
Yeah.
Like, so it was just great, and it was one of the anime that actually got me into fan subbing. I used to sub anime for a little while. Only show that we did. I don't know if you remember, because like you were like my editor.
No, I used to proofread that shit.
Was a show called Myself Yourself, which was like 13 episodes long. I wish I had the episodes and the stuff, because it's not on any torrent sites. It was like this cute little show about like a guy moving back like to his hometown or whatever, but it turned out to be like, I guess, based on a visual novel that was like hella hentai, because and the twins of the show ended up being like a couple and like doing incest, and it was just like it took a very weird turn in the last 2 episodes, like real quick out of nowhere.
I love it.
But on the side, I also did Gurren Lagann. Like I downloaded the raws, and I didn't like make it into a formal episode. I would just release the text file on the internet so people could like watch it ASAP. Like I was hella hype about Gurren, and I just love the show. Like to this day, like not every so often, but if I meet someone, they haven't watched it yet, I'll eventually try to rope them into like, hey, we should watch this together. You know?
Who hasn't seen it at this point? Who hasn't? Bitch, dox yourself. Reply below on the video if you have not watched fucking Gurren Lagann.
I mean, it's I guess mostly people who are not into anime in general, right?
I can't relate.
I mean, neither can I, but they exist. You know what I mean?
Nah, dude. If I can't talk to you about fucking hype shit or fucking anime pussy, I don't know how to relate to you as a person.
That's fair. I don't know.
What do you even talk about? What do you talk about all day? Like, what the fuck?
I mean, you can still talk about how great anime is, right? But they just might not relate.
At the same time, it's like that sounds like a them problem. If they feel excluded and unloved, they need to fucking put down the Bible and pick up a manga, bitch.
I don't read any manga. Because one, it's super expensive to get it here. Right, that's the one thing, and I'm a broke boy. But I don't like reading stuff on a screen, be it a tablet or on a monitor.
Oh no!
So buying manga volumes is not sustainable. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I just never do it. I remember, like this was years ago, obviously. When I initially picked up Berserk, I don't think I ever told you, but I just started reading Berserk. And how many volumes does Berserk have now? Do you know? Roughly, or chapters?
30? Chapters is like 200, I think. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay, because I remember I read from chapter 0 to like I read up until they got on the boat in like 4 days, and now I remember nothing because I just read through. I just speed ran that shit.
They're up to chapter 361.
Okay, but yeah, like I read from start up until they got on the boat. Like on a tablet. I hated it. My neck hated it. My eyes hated it. I didn't like the experience. And then I never read manga on a tablet ever again.
I want to say every 2 or 3 years, I reread all of Berserk, start to finish.
Damn, that's hardcore.
I'm such a fucking freak for that fucking series, dude.
No, I know. I mean, it's hardcore.
I love it. Yeah.
Because like every time there's more and more to it, right?
Yep. Every 2 to 3 years I reread it start to finish. Chapter 1 all the way through.
You know Berserk needs, you know what Berserk deserves? A good anime adaptation.
Yeah, a good anime adaptation. Emphasis on the word good.
Yeah, because it's definitely had them. Yeah, the old
movie.
Yeah, but everything since then, it's like fucking Babby's first time animating CGI kind of
yeah, It's like, okay, well now I'm playing my PS2 graphics, but that's fine.
It's just like I remember like the walking animation was literally just them bouncing up and down. It was so weird.
It's like, it's honestly, it kind of looked like they just fucking glued him onto a popsicle stick and they were just like burr, burr, burr.
Yeah, right. Interesting. How do you feel about CGI anime? Because it's become more of a thing with like Netflix that's been doing shows that are completely CGI. How do you feel about that?
I am a snob, and I prefer like not CGI. Yeah, but I mean, if something's CGI, if it looks good, will I just not watch it at all? No. I think that CGI can be done well. It can be executed well. Berserk was not one of them. And I feel like it can be executed well. However, how do I prefer my media? I prefer my media actually like drawn.
Yeah.
Or animated like digitally, that's fine. But I'm not a big CGI or that cell shading style. I'm not the biggest fan of that. It's like it's not like it's the same kind of style that you see in like kind of like Genshin Impact, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way. Like, it's not gonna detract me from watching a show. I will say I would rather have a show be full CGI than have like it be animated and then CGI sprinkled in, because that CGI sprinkled in always looks bad. You know what I mean? Yeah,
it can definitely be pretty jarring. When they have like this sprinkled in of the CGI. I think for me, the most jarring recent thing that I watched, series that I watched recently, that it was drawn and then all of a sudden it fucking wasn't, was fucking Goblin Slayer, dude. Like they did not incorporate the fucking CGI in that at all. It was just dead ass like, okay, this is drawn, and then all of a sudden like it's like a walking animation or he's like running or something, and it's totally CGI, and it's just like, and like they just layered it on top of like something that was, I don't know. It was just bad. It was really badly executed. Sorry, Goblin Slayer fans.
Every time they zoomed out, it would be CGI pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
But it makes sense from like a budget perspective. Like when I say sprinkled in, like I don't care if like what the crowd in the background of their CGI kind of deal.
Yeah, no, like he was fucking CGI though.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. And that's very jarring.
Jarring.
So at that point, I would prefer just commit to one or the other. Like I recently watched I don't know what the fucking English name is. It's fucking called Anjin. It's on Netflix, and it's fully CGI.
That's the name. That's just the name. It's Anjin.
Oh, I thought it also had a translation. It was really good. I really, really enjoyed it, and the CGI was fine. Like it wasn't jarring, wasn't bad. It was just, it fit, and they didn't like switch back and forth. It was just pure CGI, and it was fine. It was great. Like,
yeah, no, I agree. It's like when they switch back and forth, it becomes more and more like, wait, what the fuck, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And if it's not like very smoothly integrated, it's just so I don't know. Like obviously this is gonna sound fucking dumb because it's fucking anime, so you're not really gonna have immersion. But I mean, yeah, it breaks immersion for me. I'm just like, wait, what? Why is it so fucking ugly? Or always like mid-season, there's always like that one episode where they fucking just scraped by with the bare minimum, and like one motherfucking eye up here and the other motherfucking eye like down here, looking like a fucking chameleon motherfucker. Like and like their bodies are all fucked up and ugly. Like I was watching Dororo, which is a remake of, you know, Dororo. It was a remake, and the remake was really good. It was amazing. Also, the opening theme song, fucks, mad fucks, hella. Go listen to it. But there was like one episode, I think it was like episode 16, is like that's when the fucking animation turned to shit. And like it did like the whole like bullshit, like like the screenshot everybody shows of like Sasuke like fighting like Orochimaru, and like his face is like the size of like a basketball, and then like his hands are like two like mittens basically, and they're like disformed, like he's like deformed. Like that's how bad it was in that episode of Dororo, to the point where like I had to take a break. I just had to take a break.
Same with good on episode 4. The once an episode, it was just so. Do you know why that is in anime? Like why some episodes are such bad quality?
They try to save money on mid-season, right?
Sort of. So when an anime show or season, whatever, it gets greenlit, they have their entire budget. They have to allocate everything. And then sometimes they're like, well, we want to really get this artist for this episode because he does great fights, blah, blah, blah. But that exceeds our budget. So let's take this less important episode and just cut down to save so we can afford, you know, the fireworks kind of deal.
Yeah, no, and like I get it, and like yeah, just like the Onsen episode, I think was like honestly, it felt like stop animation because like there was no fluidity to it.
They remade it on the DVD, like they made it better. Typically that shit does get enhanced for DVD and Blu-ray, because still to this day, the success of an anime gets decided by DVD and Blu-ray sales in Japan. That's it's so insane to me, but that's a deciding factor typically if a show will get more. Yeah.
No, I feel it. I feel it, Scoob.
The only thing, honestly, this is like random, but also not so random because we've kind of brought it up several times. What surprises me is how consistent and how good One Piece has been. Just from start to finish, the animation has always just been solid. It's like, you know, for a weekly thing that's been going on for 15 years, longer. It's like, well, good job.
Yeah, like I know for a fact the latest arc that they have going on right now for Wano, like the animation in it is really fucking good. Like
I haven't seen that yet. I'm not completely caught up. I'm like one arc behind. I'm like at episode 800 right now. I still have like 100 something episodes to go.
Dead ass. Like I'm not current with One Piece, but I did watch a few episodes of Wano. Like no tea, no shade. Don't fucking dox me. Don't fucking come for me. Don't fucking like do that shit. Don't be mad about it. So like I watched a couple episodes because I heard like word on the street is that the animation really like they really like just fucking just step their pussies up. And so I was like, okay, I want to see it. I want to see them like fucking step that pussy up. And it's really good. Like the animations in Wano are
but that's amazing. Like, that's impressive, right? For like a weekly show that's been going on for so long, they instead of getting complacent and lazy, they've just been upping their game over the years, you know?
I mean, at the same time, is it really that impressive? Because One Piece is such a cash cow that like even if the animation started going really shitty, people would still watch it anyways. Or on top of that, it's like if the animation started getting really shitty, they'd just be like, oh, we need some more money to go to One Piece. Like just open fucking Daddy Warbucks' bank, and then somebody just goes and fucking opens the vault and they throw a couple more like shillings down.
It's true, dude. I'm gonna be so sad when One Piece ends.
I don't think it's gonna end anytime soon.
No, like Oda said, like last year or so, or early this year, it's gonna end like in the next 5 years.
That's still 5 years.
Yeah, okay, but that means it's gonna end, before my grandchildren get to watch it with me. You know what I mean? Because that's what it was going on. But like, so I got into One Piece pretty early. I got into One Piece when the anime, at least. I never actually read the manga because, again, I don't like reading stuff on screens. I got into One Piece During or right before Arlong Park. So like episode 70 or something is when I got into it. So I don't follow it weekly because it has a lot of cliffhangers and it's taking it slow and it's, you know, pretty faithful to the source material, stuff like that. So how I typically watch One Piece is I'll wait until like a big arc finishes, then I'll like catch up like 1, 2, or 3 arcs. So like right now I'm on Whole Cake Island. I don't know if there's another arc in between, and then like by the time I'm done, like Wano will be done, and then I finish Wano, and then I'll stop for like the next 2-3 years until they finish another arc or 2, and then I'll just marathon through that. That's how I've been kind of watching One Piece. Pretty much since the end of Skypiea. Skypiea took forever, and I watched that shit weekly.
Skypiea, just yeah.
Skypiea tested everybody. It's like, I'm glad in hindsight. I'm glad that it took so long. Well, not just that, because like I'm glad that Oda got to do Skypiea the way he wanted, because he, you know, that's the vision he had, and he knew people were hating the length, but he wanted to do it the way he envisioned. I'm glad that happened. I hated following that shit weekly. That shit took like 2 years. Fuck me, you know. So, but I don't know. So at the very least, even if I don't watch it weekly, One Piece has always been like a part of my life. It's something I can always fall back on, no matter what's going on in my life. If it's troubling, if it's a good time, you know, it's there. It's my rock. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm probably gonna fucking cry my eyes out once it ends, no matter what the ending is. Right? I'm just gonna be sad. I think
Alexa, play We Are.
I think that goes for a lot of people. You know.
Damn. Alexa, play We Are. Yeah.
Yeah. But to round off that feel good moment of me crying like a bitch about One Piece. Local man cries about One Piece. Local man cries about anime he's been following for 20 plus years at that point. I think it's time. I think our time is up, Scoob.
Dude, it's so wild that we literally spent an entire podcast just talking about anime, but I fucking love it.
Yeah, I mean,
I love it.
It's how we do.
I love it. I love anime.
Like, we started off with like a little Disney tangent, and then, you know, then like anime, like not about Demon Slayer, and then like fucking hate onto My Hero movie. Just fucking shit on it.
Yeah. Well, I still stand by my opinions.
Yeah, same. Obviously.
Yeah. Still stand by my opinions. Kristoff is the best. The My Hero Academia movie sucked. What else was also an opinion that I had?
But that was a hot take opinion?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who knows? I just say shit at this point.
I mean, usually I'm the one with the hot takes.
Yeah. Well, it's like you usually are the ones with the hot takes that are like wrong. I'm usually the ones with the hot takes that are entertaining.
Wow. Fucking come for me some more. Jesus Christ, it's gonna drag me.
Taste my dick. Taste my dick. Taste my motherfucking dick.
This is my razor blade, I guess. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we had such a good time, and at the end, you just gotta drag me one final time. Oh, shit.
Report that murder.
Yeah, but yeah, like, let us know in the comments down below if you agree with our takes, if you disagree, like, what are your opinions on the movies, and I guess more importantly, what's your Disney top 3? I'm really curious how people feel about their own top 3s.
Dox it. And also, don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs down even. I don't know, there are people out there that keep doing that. I know who you are. No, just kidding.
Ideally, give it a thumbs up.
Give it a thumbs up. Hopefully you enjoyed this content of me just being a dick. And yeah, and then also don't forget to subscribe, because we'd like to hear more about our hot takes and our shitty memes. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah. So, you know, like mentioned, like, comment, subscribe. And with that said, I'll be your host, Milan, signing off.
And I'm Kelly. Deuces. Kristoff forever.
Take care, y'all.
Bye.